Last time you said this was messy compared to a sticky pot and you're racing against the clock to get it out of there and into a pan. Get all that butter from the bottom. The pan is obviously hot, so these do take a little bit longer to set up this way because they have to cool and then they start sticking together. The mess that happens in the pot is the reason I don't make Rice Krispie treats a lot, unless I have to. But this just makes it enjoyable. Now we just let it sit. See? The perfect Rice Krispie treat that we baked, mixed, and served from one pan. And these are like extra gooey. This next hack had a lot of people triggered, but I stand by it as one of the most genius ways to serve up dessert. You take store-bought pie and you turn it into cobbler. So I did it before with one of the Costco pies because it's so big that it would fill up a casserole dish. So I've got 2 apple pies. You want to make sure they are baked first. Take it, dump it out, chop it up, and put it straight into your casserole dish, or simply dump it in your dish and hack away at it. Now here's why this makes sense. Because you are gonna get way more servings than you would out of one pie because people just kind of do a little scoop. Also, I think you get a better ratio of crust to filling because everyone's here for the crust. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just all in my head, but it just tastes different. It's like a whole different dessert. When I first saw the video, I thought it was just rage bait. And then 5 seconds later, I was like, actually, I think I would really like that. You're also kind of breaking up the apples. So when you go, you're not just getting one big bite of apple and like a tiny bit of crust. It's also a perfect use if you have any leftover pies from the holidays, turn it into something new. Then it just goes straight into the oven, 375 degrees until it's all hot and bubbly. You can hear the bubbles. You don't really see them, but. Another great advantage is you don't have to worry about finding and getting out the perfect slice. This is a whole lot easier to serve. Twice baked apple pie. Gonna serve it up the only way I know how, with ice cream. 100%. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know. The way the crust just mixes in with that apple, I just don't know how you can be mad at this. It's one of the smartest hacks I've ever seen. I also don't make quiches all the time, but when I do, I will forever use this formula. This is from Julia Child, and it is quite genius. All you have to memorize is this. Crack 3 eggs into a measuring cup. You want it to be at least a 2-cup measure. Season your eggs, a little salt and pepper, whisk them up, and now you add liquid, enough liquid to where the measuring cup reaches 1.5 cups. So you can use whatever liquid you want. You can do half and half, a combination of milk and heavy cream. I'm just going in with whole milk. Your 3 eggs will come up to a different level every time. But whatever that level is, you just pour until it reaches 1.5 cups. And that's it. It will make a perfect quiche every time. You just pour it straight into your crust. I'm doing some ham, some broccoli, some cheese, and green onions. No measurements here. It's just whatever you want it to be. It'll be the perfect amount of filling for a standard 9-inch pie crust. Turns out perfectly every time. You just watch. If that's not a perfect quiche, I don't know what is. I think that's one of the most genius hacks around. I should wait longer, but I can't. It is a magic quiche formula. When I did this before and when I did it just now, it's like the best quiche I've ever made. That ratio is absolutely perfect because it doesn't taste too eggy. It is like a creamy custard in the middle. It sets up nicely. Julia Child was a master, and now you will master quiche every time. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I open the dishwasher and there's water spots all over it, or the dishes aren't actually dry even though it ran on the dry cycle. And this